How's it going? Welcome to the AQWorlds news. We're going to go over everything new for Adventure Quest this week, so let's get into it. So this week we got a post from Heromart, an actual massive update post. So let's start off at the beginning here. We have the 2026 calendar pre-orders that are starting early. So these always happen around this time of year, so I'd expect this probably before the end of November to be able to pre-order these. And other information in this post makes this pretty cool. If the class is going to be actually good, we'll see about that. So the next paragraph here says that this year an in-game variant item similar to AQW's time lock key will also be available across participating RX games. As always, owners of the physical calendar or bundle will receive the variant free in the badge shop once pre-orders have ended. So usually they put out the in-game class like 6 months in the future. Usually, like something like they release the calendar in the winter. Usually in the summer they release the in-game time lock key. But it doesn't say it's delayed or anything here. Maybe they're releasing it at the same time that the pre-orders end for this, or I'm not sure. But that is an interesting thing that they have posted here. That might just mean that it's coming late in the summer, but you might interpret that as it's coming sooner. Could be cool. And then we skip a few that aren't really that important, and then head down to this one, which says holiday deliveries via email test. We're testing direct email delivery of your in-game reward codes. Once your order is processed, your codes will be emailed directly to you. Now, that's a big difference from what currently happens with Heromart, where you have to wait for the item to be shipped to you. And yeah, you got to pay all the extra delivery fees and import fees and fees for fees. And, so they're just going to email you a code if you buy something from Heromart. That's the test they're doing this holiday. So I imagine that will apply to the calendar pre-orders that are going to happen soon, just in time for that. So that'll give them a good test. Now, I'm not sure if this means that they're going to be shipping out the product or not. I imagine they would get a lot of return to sender shipments if they still shipped out product but emailed the code. Because to be honest, if I wanted just the code, personally myself, I would order the calendar, get the code in my email, pay for the calendar, not like charge it back or anything, not pick it up from the import office. I don't know what happens if the government comes after you for that money, or if I think they probably just ship it back, right? I don't know, never done that, but I wouldn't pick it up because it would cost double to pick it up. It would cost me the cost of the calendar to go pick it up from the import, pay the import fees on it. So it'd be cheaper just not to and to have the code. So I don't know what they're doing with that, if they're actually still shipping out stuff after they email you the code, or if there's an option like they did a Kickstarter for the Moglins class, Master Moglins, if I can speak. The Master Moglins Kickstarter, they had an option on the Kickstarter to only buy the codes and not the actual physical plushies. So maybe they do that on Heromart now, similar to what they did with the Kickstarter back then. That could be a thing, and probably would be better off for everybody if they did something like that and didn't actually have to ship out. They also listed here, so they say this is a test feature. If fraud or chargeback abuse increases, we may end it early. So yeah, just don't charge back. You're getting what you paid for. You're getting the code. I don't know why you would charge it back. Reminder, canceling or charging back in an order after redeeming is fraud and theft. Codes will be immediately disabled. So yeah, they know who bought the codes, so they can just disable them if you do any shenanigans with that. So probably best just not to. All right, so new greeting cards and a digital gear option. So actually a new option on the Heromart. So okay, this is what I said about the digital gear. So they probably are just going to have an option to buy it digitally, going off of that. Many heroes live in countries with high import fees and tariffs based on package weight. We can't control these costs, so we got creative, introducing the greeting card and digital gear option. Choose from t-shirts, hoodies, battle totes, messenger bags, or the new greeting card option. Receive a physical themed greeting card, minimal shipping processing fees. Okay, so they're still shipping you a card, but usually you're not going to pay import fees or anything on just like a singular piece of paper. It doesn't weigh anything, so it actually might be a better way of ordering Heromart stuff. I don't know why they're still shipping this out, because I imagine people that are ordering this, like they don't even want the card. Probably, maybe they do, but like it's just sell the code at this point. Like you're just adding a lot of extra steps for no reason. But hey, man, you're keeping the UPS in business, I guess, or whoever's shipping those cards out. Great for collectors, gift givers, or heroes who want to support us without heavy import fees. Collect it, display it, and send it to family members. The choice is yours. And then more holiday merch coming soon. Shipping priority for returning heroes. What does that mean? If you place additional orders after your pre-order is ready to ship, we'll do our best to combine and prioritize them together when possible. All right. And at the very end of this post, very end, the little card icon shows up. So about the card game, before you ask, no, the card game isn't coming this holiday season. We wanted it to happen, but current international tariffs and trade changes have delayed the process to release this year. We'll keep you posted when it's ready to duel. Battle on. All right, so a lot of big news for everything Heromart related, with the ability to buy the codes via email. You might still have to get the item shipped out, or you have to buy a greeting card, but hey, it's better than getting the actual item shipped to you. So it's very nice. So lots of good changes. Does this change your mind on buying stuff from Heromart? Let me know in the comments if you're going to be picking up maybe the 2026 calendar. We don't know what the calendar class is yet. It should be announced, and we should get news on this very shortly, so that'll be good. I talked about it here already. And yeah, this is great options. Good for me, good for, I imagine, a lot of players. So looking forward to seeing the Heromart changes. Hopefully the test does well. All right, moving on to some AQ Infinity stuff. We have Artix posting up a GIF with the dragon flying and the ballista, which I'm sure is going to have a very funny animation of you hopping on, which I look forward to seeing. So yeah, great stuff there from AQ Infinity. Also a new look at Tara here, who you'll be meeting on the dragon, of course. And speaking of dragons, a look at the animation for the Dragon Slayer in Infinity. So Dragon Slayer is going to be the same class as is in AQWorlds. They were going to do separate classes for Infinity and Worlds, but they scrapped that. It's one class now. So if you have Dragon Slayer in AQWorlds, it might work in Infinity if you log in there, but you might have to get it again for the test, and that'll change the feature, but who knows. But anyway, yeah, the skills are going to be different for the classes for the different games. They're still doing that. So it's very, very convoluted back and forth between the Flash version and AQ Infinity, but this is what the skills look like for Dragon Slayer in AQ Infinity, and the GIF's kind of low resolution, everything. I'm sure it's look quite a bit better in the actual game. They've been testing and looks like breaking things in AQ Infinity, and one of those things made it so all the parts of your armor are just the blank head shape. So that's a very, very interesting thing there. Dragon Slayer armor would look like it's made of human heads. That's something. They also had a bug where all the particles went pink, which is just the default color when there is no texture for the particle, I imagine. So it's just like with the cloud builder. So they just didn't have the assets for the particles in the database, I imagine. So they all turned pink. Very interesting. Also, Artix with the GTA 6 got pushed back, so he's a little bit chance comment there. All right. Do we think that's like GTA got pushed back to November next year? But do we think AQ Infinity is going to release before that? November, a year from now, 12 months, 365. I don't know. Black Friday is coming up very, very quickly. It's not happening this week, but it will be next week. I just double checked that statement as well. It is correct that 21st is the first week of Black Friday this month. With the collection chest and everything. Next week, tomorrow is supposed to be a featured gear shop, so we'll see what's in that. But anyway, so first armor set, very cool wings on this one. Of course, recolor for Black Friday. I actually don't remember what the base version of this looks like. Oh, maybe it's like gray and goldish color, I think. Yeah, this looks like a extra set. So this one, black version, looks good. So color custom on the purple too. We got a winter set from Crulon, yeah. Yeah, cool horns and just a blue set. I don't know if this will be for the gifting event or what they're doing. They're doing a collection chest, gifting event, OQS. They're doing everything. So we'll see what this is for. Crulon also posted the evolutions, or a few of them, the water, fire, and grass type ones. So yeah, really cool. The Moglin versions of EVs, very nice. We get some art from Beleen this week as well, which is always welcome. She drew a very cute Twilly with a little raincoat and his little mushroom umbrella. Very, very adorable. New outfit from Alvaro here. Alvaro's been posting like crazy recently. I don't know what he's on, but man, I want some. So this is great looking male hairstyle. You got kind of a cape going on there. I don't know what the background of this is. It doesn't look like a normal background, or it looks like he put like a filter over it or something. But yeah, got a formal suit of some kind, red eyes. So I don't know. Maybe this is a Black Friday inclusion with the, the suit is black, so could see this for a Black Friday item, but we'll see. Actually, now looking at it with a black and red color scheme, the e-bull color scheme, I'm pretty confident this is probably for Black Friday. Lei teasing a new set here. Skeleton set, kind of looks like this is a cape or something. Like if you look at the bone there, kind of looks like it's like one of those capes that are kind of posing behind your character. But yeah, so posting some new art from Lei there. Also, Aciel worked on this, the Warden. So they did the concept stuff, and then I guess Aciel finished it because it's posting it here, did the finishing art work for it. So teamwork on this one. And yeah, Warden said here, on the calendar of events for Arcs Entertainment, it does say that this Friday is a Holoborn boss. So I imagine this is gear related to that in some way. So also a feature gear shop tomorrow, so could be featured or part of the actual boss fight thing. Another look at the Viking stuff that Krystia is doing. This set is looking pretty great. The helmet and everything going on there. And we also have a look at the female variant of the set as well. Love the stuff. The axes are great. Yeah, good stuff. Armor design from Hikari. Armor reminds me a lot of mobs on one of the maps they had in a release, without being very specific here, but this does look like a type of mob that's in Arcs Entertainment games in AQWorlds. Little spikes on the shoulders. The gem on the chest looks cool. Hikari also answered a question here about any diabolical stuff coming up in updates, and he said maybe for January there'll be some stuff for his birthday, but nothing is planned for anything diabolical related in the near future. So look out for, or don't look out for any of that, because there won't be any diabolical stuff anytime soon. Really cool art to end off the video here from Luci. It's a horse girl from sorry. Anyway, the horse girl racing game. So yeah, really cool. They made it out of Binky, which is what they say is one of the only notable horses in AQWorlds, which they're correct on that. There isn't really a lot of horses, which is kind of surprising. You think there'd be more in a fantasy type environment, I think there would be more horses around, but there aren't really. They have that like one white horse model they use over and over again, and Binky, and that's about it. A lot of ponies, My Little Pony stuff. There's a lot of that, but anyway, so yeah, that's really cute. I could definitely see a set like this kind of releasing in the game with how popular that Musume is, if I'm saying that correctly. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. Leave a like on it if you liked it, subscribe. Thanks to all the channel members for supporting the channel. Really appreciate that. And I'll be live checking out the new event with the Holoborn boss and the Future Gear Shop tomorrow on this channel. So I'll see you there. Have a good one. Peace.